Almost 7,000 people. This
Yeah,
is a very
7,000.
big,
Red Panda showing out today, baby.
it's a very big shout out to my man Keys. He sent it to his community.
Appreciate you, brother.
So Troy, let's give them something. What's the stock that you're looking at right now?
So right now, Disney, I told you, I've been waiting. I've been super patient with it. It's nearly at the number.
What number are you looking at?
I want it in the 160 to 165 range.
Hey, man.
At Disney at 160 to 165.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that.
Got that crystal ball.
You just want to give
we gotta give them some.
So I want it in one.
That's a great price, though.
Yeah,
that's a great price.
I've been doing a little research, Ian.
I see.
It's at 178. Again, this was a stock that we saw go over 200 at the beginning of the year, and it was okay. Not my time. It's not my time. So when I talked about being patient, and I talked about, listen, wait for your time. It might take 2 months. It might take a year.
You're gonna want the money in 2 years anyway.
And Disney is something that obviously I don't think is going anywhere, and it's only going to have growth. And we've explained this many times why I thought that. But yeah, when I see it go red, I see it go down $5. I'm like, okay, well, getting closer to my number. And so once it gets into that 160 to 165 range, slow the boat time. And I'm not even going to do it for myself. That's going to be put into my kids' account, right? They have Apple in there, so I'm going to add Disney to it. And then Square as well.
Yeah.
Singular positions. And TSM, we had this conversation today about TSM, just because, again, we talked about semiconductors.
Taiwan
Semiconductor.
Yeah.
We talked about semiconductors over the past 2 weeks, and we told about people how much we love SMH, which is a semiconductor ETF. And we said, look, this shortage, how long could it last? If it lasts until 2023 or 2024, then the world's in trouble. Right? They're going to figure this. They have to figure this out.
Apple, Google, TSM, AMD, NVIDIA. They're going to figure it out.
They're going to figure it out. So TSM is another one that I love. Number one reason being that they make 50% of the world's semiconductors. And so if you didn't know anything about TSM, you've never heard of them before, they make 50% of the world's semiconductors, the chips that actually make the things that we use, especially in technology, run. And I broke down that, was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, that's just one of the things that's kind of common sense is there is a chip shortage in the world. And one company makes up half of the chips in the world. So what do you think that the price of the stock is going to do? It's like a monopoly almost.
Yes.
Everything needs computer chips, literally. Everything from smart cars, smartphones, computers, tablets, you name it. Almost everything that we use in life goes off of computer chips. There is a shortage of computer chips that may last a decade.
Yeah. Not just computer chips, just semiconductors in general. Some people are like, wait, computer chips? And we went
chips that everything is really a computer though. Your iPhone is a computer.
That's true.
I'm not just like laptops, but
tablet, laptop, desktop, phone, helicopter, plane, camera,
all of that stuff. Yeah. So, and we talked about SMH, which is the ETF.
Yeah.
That all of these chips stocks are in. So if you're a little too scared about going into the individual position, and this is why SMH has run up so crazy, there's no surprise in that department, and it'll probably have a good run for the next decade, 5 years.
Yep. Square 210.51. 210.51.
You know what? You gave that number out 4 weeks ago. I still have it in my iPad. Same exact number.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. All we got to do is just listen.
Listen and execute.
So
yeah, I'm gonna be like, you guys are like overthinking it too much because you're like, hey, it can't be that easy. You're seeing me now, cute little jacket and all that, look up. Rashad got on the pink and green, Troy glowing. You're not seeing when I was doing this when Jeezy's The Recession came out. This is new to most people. And a lot of people treat this like a hustle. This is life for me. That's the difference between me and them. So I get to pour into you and give you what I wish I knew in advance. And 14, 15 years worth of work, 13 years worth of work, you get it for free. You don't have to figure nothing out. Execute. If I've made you money, invest fast style, let me get a hell yeah in chat. And you guys can go watch and see.
There you have it. 7,000 people want to check in. Market Mondays, officially the biggest investment show in the world.
Hey, can we touch on something real quick?
Guests coming or no?
No, fake it till you I put in quotation, fake it till you make it. And it kind of happened late, and I'm glad that you had text that out, Ian, that this Twitter $890 million lawsuit. So for those not in the know, Twitter has settled outside of court to pay investors $890 million. Well, here's why they did it. So in 2015, when they were, I guess when the stock had pretty much was early on in the stock, they lied about their numbers, man. They lied about how many users were using the platform, how the algorithms were working, how many impressions they were having, all lies. And lost the lawsuit. So their thing was like, hey, we didn't admit to it, but we're going to pay this $890 million.
It's a small drop in the bucket in comparison to what it could have been. But if you ever use Twitter, you know that the amount of users that they were claiming what there are not. I love Jack dearly. I wish he would have been Microsoft CEO, even though Microsoft CEO now is doing a great job. But wait till Instagram has to report the same thing. I'll go on the record now. Instagram is the new Facebook, meaning that like TikTok has overtaken Instagram, and the value of IG in 2 years will be dead.
What will be dead?
IG is relevance.
Instagram will be dead. Instagram will be dead in 2 years.
You putting a dead signal on it? Like
the value of how? Okay, this is gonna be real fun. How many of you look at our post ratio? How many bots do you see in comparison to actual human users?
It's bad.
It's terrible.
It's bad. Bad.
Going back to the China thing. Now, if you've been on TikTok, you know TikTok feels like IG when it first came out. So the influence, for those of you that run ads on it, the ads are not as effective as they used to be. I am a marketer first that mastered investing.
Damn.
So
yeah.
And we
make
have
the adjustment.
We have a heavy focus on TikTok. We are growing rapidly on TikTok. Follow Earn Your Leisure on TikTok.
Absolutely. Follow
and real quick, I want to say this, man. I want everybody, please. This is a disclaimer. We are not soliciting any money from Instagram or any social
or YouTube or WhatsApp
or what anywhere. Today, I spoke to somebody pretending to be Michael McDonald, and he wanted me to send him
Bitcoin or something.
$500 through Bitcoin. Literally, like he's telling me he's Mike. I'm listening. I'm trying to call Mike so he can hear it. Please, that is not.
You spoke to him on the phone?
I spoke to him. I got his number.
That's wild.
You got an Arizona area code and all that. Look, that's not us. So these fake pages that are soliciting money, pretending to be us, we would never solicit money. Nope. So like, that's not us. Please.
Yeah, and it's not me.
That was crazy to say, but some people are actually doing it and falling for it. It's not us. YouTube, that's not us. Instagram, that's not us. Please check the name. Check the verification. I think they added 2 J's to his name or something like that.
Yeah, they're clever.
Please, just be mindful. This is a disclaimer. That is not us. Please be careful out there.
There you have it. Instagram is on the clock.
The platform will still be up. I'm talking about its effectiveness and how it converts will not be. I mean, Instagram isn't as good now as it was 3 years ago. Not a hot take. You guys can say, hey, I'm wrong. That's cool. I can't wait to come back. Mike, clip this up. Cannot wait to come back in 2 years and then ad age is like TikTok is now surpassed. Like y'all always wait for somebody of another color to tell you the shit that I say is true. Just take it from me the first time because we're building an empire. So there's a reason I'm saying a couple of these things. For those of you that are business owners, you get what I'm saying. The conversions are way higher. The engagement is way higher. The growth has been what on TikTok versus Instagram. Rashad.
Yeah, TikTok is you can really reach organic growth and at a very fast pace on TikTok, and it's hard it's hard to grow on Instagram if you haven't already established a page that has followers. So definitely you have way better chance to grow. The algorithm is a lot more kind. As far as Instagram, the majority of people that follow you on Instagram don't even see your post.
And they like vetting posts. Like you can put up a picture of something and obviously it'll get more attention, more likes. And you can put up like, yeah, you're doing a back to school job. And it's like, all right, well, that feels like advertising. We're going to cut it.
Yeah.
That's like we're actually doing something that's productive for the world and the community.
Who told you this?
Well, I suppose shout out to my boy Brian.
Brian from Facebook.
Hey, shout out to my guy.
You don't know.
Know who I know. Come
You was actually supposed to pull up tonight. B, what happened to you, bro?
man.
You really,
Hey.
you really
How you
don't.
gonna give his whole job out, bro?
Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Facebook.
Shout out Rock Nation.
Shout
William
out
Morris.
Shout out to Rock Nation.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that wasn't a Starbucks plug. That's just me drinking mocha chocolate latte. Shout out Leroy. He coming back soon.